For a while now, people have been wondering, are DCU animated films going to release in theaters, and what are the plans? Well, James Gunn has confirmed, yes they are, but the plans, we still don't know. So we know that DC Studios is looking at animation as a very viable means of storytelling and connecting all their projects. Now, how they tackle this, again, we still got a couple of years. We know Creature Commandos is their first one, and that's coming to Max. After that, we don't really know what they're planning, but we know that there's at least 10 more projects in development. So, 10 more projects, that's a lot. Chances are some of them are animated. James Gunn was replying to fans online, and when people asked him, since there's going to be upcoming DC animated films like Crisis on Infinite Earths and others that are still outside the DCU, that are going to be direct to video, does this mean all of your projects are also going to be doing that? He said no. There are DC films that are going to be animated under the DCU banner, under DC Studios, that are in fact going to get theatrical releases. Now, use your mind as to what this could be. There's limitless potential, really. But to me, this is telling because I think they're going to try to tackle it like Sony, maybe. Like Across the Spider-Verse, make it a high-profile release. Put in some characters. Bring in the live-action Superman into animation and cross it over. We know that that's their plan. So if they're aiming to do that with animated films as well, I really think there could be something good here. Something really unique. But we get back to the old Marvel Studios sort of mentality here. How do you expect everybody to tune in for everything or watch everything? Especially when animation turns a lot of people off. You can't drop important story beats on animated films that a lot of people might not watch, that we know won't watch, because animation isn't their thing. So I like what they're saying, but I'm a little worried, and I hope they take this very slowly and cautiously, because it could be really problematic if you drop a giant story beat and whatever they do. Let's say Hellblazer gets an animated treatment, right? Well, if Swamp Thing does a major thing in there, and then we get to whatever the giant crossover is, and they start referencing it, a lot of people are going to be lost, especially as to who's Hellblazer, because they didn't watch the animated thing. That's my issues.